Hey, what's going on, everyone? Big Bob here. Welcome back to another edition. Today we're in Hesperia, California. We're going to speak with Jaime, owner of Baddest Connection. You guys stay tuned. King Life.
I think it was back in 2008.
Oh, wow.
I had a 2006 Street Glide. I did it up. I put a 23-inch front wheel back in 2008. 6 months later, I seen the 26 that came out, so I had to do the 26.
Upgrade that.
Yeah, I had to upgrade it. 6 months later, man, from the 23.
Wow.
I had that Street Glide for a little while. I had several, friends that had bikes and stuff. They seen what I did to my bike, and one of my friends, he wanted me to paint it.
Okay.
And I guess it all started from there.
Wow.
It's just one after another, word of mouth.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Big Bob with Tales of a King. Welcome back to another edition. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Black Widow Investigation, for making this episode and every episode possible. Be sure to look them up for any legal advice or legal help you may need. Today we're in Hesperia, California. We're with Jaime of Baddest Connection. Thank you, Jaime, for having us. Now, if you guys were watching the live, I know this video is going to be later, but some of his builds, he has soft tails, street glides, road kings. I mean, you guys do everything, right?
Everything and anything.
That's right. So now, but you were telling me earlier, as far as paint, body work, that's nothing new to you, right?
No, it all started since 1998. I had several body shops out in the San Fernando Valley. I did collision repair and also restorations.
Okay. Now, body
cars.
shops, you mean cars mainly,
Auto
right?
body.
Okay.
Auto body.
Okay.
Auto body and paint.
Okay.
Collision, yeah. And so I always been into cars, been into the lowrider scene. It didn't start on the motorcycle side all the way to, I think it was back in 2008.
Oh, wow.
I had a 2006 Street Glide. I did it up. I put a 23-inch front wheel back in 2008. 6 months later, I seen the 26 that came out, so I had to do the 26.
Upgrade that.
Yeah, I had to upgrade it. 6 months later, man, from the 23.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, I had that Street Glide for a little while, and I had several, friends that had bikes and stuff. They seen what I did to my bike, and they wanted one of my friends. He wanted me to paint it.
Okay.
And I guess it all started from there.
Wow.
It just started one after another, word of mouth. Then the 30-inch wheel came out. It was actually late 2010 when I started looking into doing a 30. And there was no kits out there, no rate kits out there for that. Everybody had to make it, custom.
Right, right.
Yeah, and I had this man over in Pomona. He built everything for me, man. We did the triple trees, all custom, one-off. The wheel, he did it for me. And that's how it started, man. And then, good old American Suspension, I guess they've been in business since 1997.
Oh, wow.
And they actually came up with a bolt-on.
Okay.
A bolt-on rake kit on it. So, I tried it, but this is after quite a few years, man.
Right.
But like I said, I pioneered the big wheel when there was nothing out there really.
Wow.
To actually rake the front of the bike.
I don't know how many times I can see a 30-inch wheel every day, and it's always amazing. Those things are so, I'm sure a lot of you guys see them. They're huge.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't know if it's because of the motorcycle, that's a lot of rim. It's a lot of tire.
Yeah, and actually, 30 is a little small, man. There's 32, 34 out there. I never done one, you know what I mean? And I guess I'm getting up there already where I think a 30 is more than enough.
Oh, okay. Does it affect the ride with the wheel that big?
Yeah, it does. You know what I mean? But somebody that's used to it already,
right.
It wouldn't be no change, from one bike to another.
Oh, okay. What does it do? Like give it a wobble or something?
No, it doesn't wobble. It's just it could be much heavier than a stock bike, of course.
Oh, okay.
That's the only difference.
Right.
Yeah. That's the only difference about a big wheel bagger. You know, it gets a little bit heavier, but you know, as it all evolved, now you know, raking it out way out there, putting it lower to the ground, you know, getting all the proper trail from the front rim to the back rim, it actually it came a long ways. Yeah.
The things like in this time and age, it's almost endless what you could do to a motorcycle now. I mean, they're building diesel motorcycles. It's crazy.
Yeah, I seen that. I think in Arizona. I think.
Yeah.
In Arizona, yeah, I seen the diesel and I think they also did like a jet.
Yeah.
Like a jet engine in it. I think it was Cody.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was him. Yeah.
Do you have any aspirations to do something like that, or you just keep it?
To be honest, I'm not too internal on the motors. Like, like I'm gonna make it faster.
Right.
I mean, 100 miles per hour on a Harley, I think it's more. It's fast enough.
Right,
to be honest. So I don't, you know, a turbo kit, you know, looks nice and everything, but you know, maybe a cam or something, you know, where, you know, makes it a little bit, you know, a couple more horsepower, but nothing. I think I'm gonna stick with the V-twin.
Yeah. Now, what style do you call your builds? Because they're not like we're talking. They're not really Chicano style. They're not really performance. Is there a name for them, or is it kind of their own thing?
It's just Baggers Connection, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Baggers
man. Really,
Connection style.
That's all it is. You know, really. You know, like I said, you know, I put wire wheels on some of the builds, but on my personal bikes, I use billet wheels on it.
Okay.
But I like the 70s style paint job, lowrider style.
That
paint
Road
job.
King. I mean, even his wife Softail. I mean, we'll get some shots, of course, but they're amazing. Amazing.
Thank you, Bob.
Your wife Softail. I love that thing. I can't get enough of that. And there's a Bagger Rag on it too. Bagger Rags. Check them out.
Yeah, it took a little bit of time. It was supposed to be a birthday present, and it was supposed to be a surprise.
Oh wow!
And ended up, you know, one thing or another. You know, it's just it didn't work out that way. But yeah, she's still surprised.
Yeah.
You know, after I was done with it.
And it took 2 years to build.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Near that. Of course, you know, I have to work on customers' bikes. I can't work on my own. I wish I can, but if I had all that money, I had a big 2 sacks of money, and then you know, I'll work on my bikes all day long and don't work for nobody.
Now,
I got to pay the bills.
Do you still mess with automotive or not? Or you
automotive? I do it for myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, I mean, for close friends and stuff.
Right.
I do, but I try to stick with the motorcycle. You know, I do not just being custom builds, but I do, you know, stereo upgrades.
Right.
I do insurance work, you know, for, you know, regular stock baggers or Softail, you know, whatever it is, any touring bike.
And he's in Hesperia, California, and he's a legit business. So we'll leave all his information down below. If any of you guys need some help, whatever, he'll be more than willing to help you. Now your stereos are. I've never heard. You know, I think my stereo's loud, but this thing. I mean, this Road King is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you know that's I guess I want to say that's my what can I say?
Like your niche or something.
Loud music, loud paint jobs, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and yeah, I like music. Yeah, and I like to. I don't know. I like it loud.
Right.
Yeah.
And we'll go through it, but your bags or their boxes basically, right?
Yeah, they're not usable carrying saddlebags anymore. They're actual speaker boxes, and yeah, I mean the bike really is just. I mean, it's not something you want to go cross country with it.
Right.
You know, it's you know, I mean, we could go, you know, for a day, go riding, you know, and that's about, you know, comfortable is gonna get. You know.
Right.
After that, I mean, yeah, you might need some luggage, and there's no room anywhere in there.
Because even the trunk, you have the amps in there, right?
I got all the audio in there. It's all built in, you know, thanks to my boy Paul.
Yeah.
He does all my stereo.
Hell yeah. What you want to go back on is you talk about the 70s style paint.
Yes.
Is that for your personal bikes, or do you get a lot of customers that ask for that style? Because I mean, I dig it. Like I truly dig it. That's how kind of my bikes almost when my bike was being done, I told my painter I want like that old school like
Retro
lowrider
style.
retro. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, I get customers, and in fact, I just picked up a job a couple days ago, and yeah, it's a Softail Deluxe, and he's going with the windows on it. You know what I mean? And I think he wants flake on it on some of the windows. With this color blues that he's going with it. Yeah, not just for me.
Right,
it's,
right.
Anybody. I'll do it for anybody.
Now, for people who may not know, when you say windows, what is that?
The windows are like pattern, looking like windows, and onto like say for instance you're going with the blue, blue base completely, and then there's windows like windows with flake on it.
Okay.
Or with marbleized or fingerprint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fingerprint is a bunch of little lines. Looks like a fingerprint.
Yeah, mine has watermarks.
Watermarks, yeah.
I remember when I picked it up, I'm like, hey, bro.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of the effects on this type of paint are actual mistakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're
I
mistakes.
didn't know that.
Yeah, like the water.
Yeah.
The water drops.
Yeah.
The water drops, and then they got the marbleized.
Okay.
That's the paint. It actually made a reaction.
Oh, wow.
And how they do it with that cellophane. Mm-hmm. That's what it's called. Yeah, the plastic wrap. And they lay it down and they put it on there, so you trap all the fumes.
Wow.
And it starts making a reaction, and people look at it and like, wow, that's that's nice. But it's actual like you're making like mistakes.
Right.
It's actually a mistake. Like the water drops. Oh, dropped a lot of water on there, and now you blow some paint on it and it stays there.
And people are actually, because you said the mistake, but people are actually making these mistakes like they've mastered, I guess, how to do it on purpose.
Right.
So it's not a mistake. Now it's like, no, let's put some watermarks or let's put the windows.
But I bet you it was created as a mistake.
Right,
so they
sure.
say, hey man, this is cool. So let's let's keep doing it. You know what I mean?
And you also have lowriders, right? Or you?
Yeah, I'm actually on the works right now. I got a '63 Riviera, and I'm in the process of doing a Cadillac, 83 Cadillac. I'm gonna chop the top and put a convertible top on it. Oh,
nice.
So I'm gonna do it all convertible.
So it's gonna be a what do you call it? Permanent convertible, or are you gonna actually?
No, it's gonna have a top.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, an actual workable top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You chop everything yourself, or?
With the help of other people.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
No,
I can do it.
I've talked to people who like, oh yeah, let's get a sawzall or a cutting wheel. I'm like, oh damn, you can do like that.
Well, yeah, practically, yeah. We're gonna have to do it that way, yeah. But the help of other my other helpers.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one of the good the pluses, like with the shop. You guys can network and help each other, and if you don't got something, they got something. They don't have it, you have it.
Right. And ideas too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not one brain is all gonna do all the thinking. You know what I mean? Two brains are better than one.
Right. Definitely.
Right.
And are those cars gonna have like these '70s style paint jobs?
Maybe the Riviera.
Yeah.
Yes, the Riviera. It's gonna have a paint job like that. The Cadillac, I'm gonna go with like a factory color with it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it'll be lowrider. Hydraulics and the whole works.
And what about the Riviera? You have hydraulics, airbags?
No, I'm gonna do that one a low rod. A low
Oh,
rod.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, a low rod. I'm gonna have
I love
maybe
those. That look.
24 by 12 on the rear. I think we're gonna do 22 by 9s in the front.
Wow.
Wheels, billet wheels.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to put I got a 6.2 liter motor,
Wow.
Chevy motor.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna put in there. Yeah.
Wow. So it's
that's a low rod.
It's gonna look good and go.
Yeah, it's gonna drive like a new car.
Right.
In other words, yeah.
Damn.
But it's still gonna be a 1963 Riviera.
I always picture myself in a lowrider. Not a low rider, not a hot rod. I like in between.
In between,
Yeah.
low rod.
A low rod, yeah,
Yeah.
low rod, yeah.
Yeah, because
So is low rodder a word or no? Did I just make that up?
yeah, no, there is
Oh, okay.
a low rod. Yeah, that's what they call it. Something with a big motor, low to the ground, big wheels. You know what I mean? Low profile.
Right.
And it still has the maybe the original body to it. That's what a low rod is.
So when can we see that? Just kidding.
I'm
Are you on it right
by,
now?
I'm thinking by the end of the year.
Oh really?
We should have
Oh
something.
shit, I was joking, but okay, joke's on me.
Yeah.
And what about the caddy? Is that going to be the same time or?
Yeah, we're working on those
Wow.
two projects at the same time.
You are a busy man.
We try.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we, on top of all that, those are just my projects that I got myself. But
Right.
we also gotta pay the bills.
Right, right.
Yeah, we do a lot of customer bikes.
So you go 7 days a week?
If there was an 8th day, I would.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's the same time. That's the joy of working for yourself, right? Is being able to. You're a boss.
True, because working here, out of your guys' home here, it's I get to take a break, whenever I want.
Right,
And say,
right.
you know what, something's going wrong. Got to put on the thinking cap, go back inside the home, and just maybe get on the internet or something.
Right, right.
Think it over and come back out and do it again. I mean, I've been out working in the shop sometimes, even middle of the night, man, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, man. Why? Because something popped in my head. You know what? I got to do it now.
Yeah.
I need to go. I need to get out there before the idea goes
Right,
away.
right.
So I just go out there and say, "What are you doing?" My wife says, "Well, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, it just came to my head." Or sometimes I'll be ordering parts in the middle of the night. That's just because, or researching parts. For the bikes. You know what I mean? Like floorboards, different audio. You know what I
Right.
mean? Different stuff. You know what I mean? That's out there.
That's funny you said that. I do a lot of my research. Like I'm not a very well sleeper myself. I'd be like midnight, 1 o'clock. I'm like on the iPad or the phone. I was like, "What are you doing?" I said, I got to do this. I'm in it right now. I have to. I'm focused.
Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool though. Like you said, that the beautiful thing is you wake up, you're like, man, I do this. You go walk 100 yards and you're in your shop, or whatever it is, 50. I don't know.
Right.
A couple of feet and you're in your shop.
Yeah.
Ready
Yes.
to go.
Yeah, I guess that's the advantage of living up here in the high desert.
Yeah. That's cool. You're your own boss. And then we're gonna check out his yard. Your yard is full of cars from newer, older, everything in between.
We got 80s. We got 60s. We got a 60s car out there, which is the Riviera. We got 80s car. We got a 70s car, which is the Cadillac. There's a Cadillac out there. And we got 90s cars, which are the Mustangs. I got a few convertible Mustangs.
And you were saying these are all project cars, right? None of these are.
No, they're projects. They're project cars. Maybe one of the Mustangs, they're just to take some of the parts to build the other Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically, eventually one day all those cars are going to be done. I mean, I got a few that are done already, and I just want to continue.
Jaime, let's go check out some of the bikes, and we'll go check out your yard. You guys stay tuned. All right, Jaime, so right here we got this is your 2018 Road King, correct?
Yep, that's my latest build.
And is this how you envisioned it, or did you start building it and it came out this way, or how would you say?
No, it's it's a Speed by Design kit on it. Of course, I know what the kit looks like, so
Right.
we wanted to do it this way. It started as a roguelike. This was actually a roguelike.
Really?
But I turned it into a Road King. My
Okay.
son, he went, no, let's just do something different. We always did roguelikes.
Okay.
And that's my favorite bike, a
Right.
roguelike. But I said, okay, let's do a different one. Let's do a Speed by Design kit on it. So we did the long nose nacelle on it. And the paint, I visioned it, looking at lowriders and stuff, I looked at it and said, this is the way I want it. And with the shades and the colors and the silver leaf with the candy on top of it. That's the silver leaf right there.
No, how many colors do you have in this thing? Because there's a lot going on.
There's only 2 colors.
Really?
It's tangerine orange and tequila sunrise.
That's only 2 colors?
That's only 2 colors. And of course, when you do different shades of it, so
okay,
that's how
okay.
you get the fadeaway on there. And meaning shades is by diluting the color.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So it makes it a little bit lighter or a little bit darker.
Wow.
Whichever way you want to go.
Right,
with it.
right. I
Yeah.
think it's beautiful. And that's a 30?
That's a 30. That's a 30. That's a VIP wheel.
Now let's move on
Thank
to
you.
your wife's
Well,
Softail. What year is this?
This is an oldie but a goodie. It's a 2006. My wife don't need to go that fast.
Right, right. But this is 96 inch, right? 2006?
No.
Oh, really?
It's an 88.
2007 they came out in 96.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
the next
okay.
year after that, it started as a 96. So it is still an 88 cubic inch motor. We put a cam in it and stuff, you know, try to so they could keep up with at least a 96.
Right.
But yeah, it goes. It's just a soft tail.
And
Yeah, we did the wheels are Big Fatty by from SMT Machining.
Okay.
Yeah, and the paint is it's a voodoo purple with a magenta candy.
And again, 2 colors only?
2 colors only,
Wow.
different shades.
That's impressive.
To get the different shades of colors on it.
Right.
Yeah, everything's all the candies are on top of some silver flake.
You know, you're talking about the windows earlier. Is there windows on this?
I mean, you could say, you could call this a window. You know what I mean?
Okay, because they have like, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then you do patterns inside there. But
Right.
yeah, basically this one I wanted to stick with the, like I said, 70s style. You know, maybe some of the window style flaked out paint jobs are like in the Dynas.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I know exactly what
Dynas
you're
and
talking
stuff
about.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know, you could. It could also look like
Right.
like a lowrider style.
Right, right.
Yeah.
What
The
seat is that? Yeah.
This seat is a one-off. The seat guy, Victor.
Oh, the seat guy. Yeah, he did my bike. I mean, my seat. Yeah.
Yeah, Victor does all my seats, even
How
now.
about as a Bentley seat?
This is my logo.
Really?
Yeah, we got my logo on
I
there.
don't even know. Look at that.
Yeah, the fenders are one-off too. They're all fully stretched. They started as a
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, they started as a regular fender and got stretched out by a good buddy of mine here in town. Actually, he does all the stretch fenders. Rudy.
So then your fender, your guard or your rail, those are custom, right?
That's a custom. That's
Yeah, I was
also
gonna
a
say, okay.
one-off.
Wow.
Rudy that does all my my fenders.
He's an Asperia as well,
He's
right?
an Asperia.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I know what
He
you're talking
did
about.
those. Yeah, I'm doing the one in the front, but you got here too soon.
It's my fault. It's my fault. It's not done.
Yeah, it's not done. But I'm doing the ones in the front as well.
The same, the rails?
Same rails, yeah.
Nice.
So it's gonna look, more nostalgic.
And this is 30 inch as well?
That's a 26.
Okay, 26.
That's
okay.
a 26.
Okay.
Yes. My wife says she couldn't take a whole, she wasn't able to ride
Oh, okay.
that much of a big wheel.
Right,
but
right.
This is pretty big.
No, I think this setup is I love this bike.
Yeah, this is also has the bolt-on American suspension.
Okay.
Dirty Bird makes this cover that you can cover the
Okay.
whole neck, and it makes your paint job follow through.
Shout out to Bagger Rags.
There
Check
you
them
go.
out. Up and coming company, young family doing their thing, man. So Jaime, right here, what do we have? Like a Toyota, Nissan?
It's a Nissan.
Nissan, okay.
1994 Nissan hardbody.
Now, were you into the mini truck scene as well?
No, but I used to see it all the time. I was too poor to afford one.
Right, right.
But now that I found this one and I painted it, hooked it all up. So now I got one.
The paint, you painted that?
Yes.
What do you call that when it does that?
Chameleon.
Chameleon.
Yeah, it's from DuPont.
Can
It's called
you see it?
Chrome Illusion. That's what it's called.
Now, you guys, I don't know much about paint and all that, but I'm sure as you move, it changes colors, right? Or
Yes, it goes from green to purple. Sometimes it changes into a gold.
nice. Let's go check out your. All right, so here we are with the '63 Buick and Bella, right?
Bella.
My new baby. So this is the low rod, right?
Yes, eventually, yeah, it's gonna have some nice billet wheels. I'm planning to have a 6.2 supercharged motor in it. It's all original right now.
And what you're gonna paint it? You said just a solid color, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
may go with like cobalt blue.
Stay tuned, man. End of the year, we're coming back here.
Yes, sir.
Get some footage. Jaime, thank you for having us, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you for the interview. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And thank you to Black Widow Investigations for making this episode and every episode possible. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Tales of a King. We'll talk to you soon. King Life.